All right, I am back at the Storytellers Cafe. We are here today for the weekend brunch. And so each day they have the character breakfast, but on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday they have a weekend brunch that kind of goes into the early afternoon. So we're going to try all the breakfast items and also the lunch items. So we will let you know what we think, and the modified character experience currently where they don't come directly to your table but are still in the restaurant. So we will let you know what we think, the price, all the details. So let's dive right in. Storytellers Cafe at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel is home to Mickey's Tales of Adventure Breakfast Buffet and Brunch Buffet. The restaurant itself is both welcoming and cozy, using the craftsman style found throughout the rest of the hotel. The dining room features artwork from a number of classic California stories. Now let's get to the food. At both the Breakfast Buffet and the Brunch Buffet, you will find freshly baked breakfast pastries, croissants, muffins, and danishes, assorted breakfast cereals, eggs Benedict with spiced hollandaise sauce, scrambled eggs, chile verde chilaquiles, egg white frittata, French toast casserole, breakfast potatoes, Mickey waffles, buttermilk pancakes, bacon, sausage, smoked salmon and bagel, seasonal sliced fruits and berries, vanilla yogurt parfait, charcuterie platter, and a meat carving station. Also included in the breakfast buffet is a make-your-own almond option and steel-cut oatmeal. For the weekend brunch buffet that takes place on Friday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1:30, you can get all the items offered in the breakfast buffet, and included in the price you can also order shawarma chicken skewers, crab cakes, chicken fingers, truffle french fries, which were really great, and the dessert item you can order is beignet bites, and these were delicious. Here's a list of all the additional items that are included in the weekend brunch buffet that you can order. Now let's talk about the main feature, the characters. At Mickey's Tales of Adventure Breakfast and Brunch Buffet, you will see Mickey, Minnie, Chip, Del, and Pluto. Every 20 to 30 minutes, the characters will march out to music and around the full restaurant twice. During this time, you will be able to wave hello and clap along with the song. Then the characters split up and walk around waving at each table. They will remain at a distance the whole time, so no autographs or hugs or close-up pictures, but you can grab some selfies with them in the background over your shoulder. But you have to be quick because they keep moving. As you can see, even though they were at a distance, my nephew loved waving and saying hello to some of his favorite Disney friends. Now let's talk the price of this meal. It isn't cheap. $49 for breakfast for adults and $29 for children. And for the weekend brunch, $51 for adults and $29 per child. Do know that the brunch is only a few dollars more for adults, but you get a lot more options that you get to order to your table, along with all the breakfast items. So now that we've talked about kind of the high-level overview of how the breakfast and brunch buffets are working currently at Storytellers Cafe, the question is, did I think it was still worth it? Because if you follow this channel much, you know that I love character breakfast and go to lots of them. I still think Storytellers Cafe, when it comes to if you're going to Plaza Inn or Goofy's Kitchen, and now they no longer have Donald's Seaside breakfast over at the Paradise Pier Hotel, out of those, I think Storytellers Cafe definitely has the highest quality of food. With that said, there are times when I will go to a Disney restaurant or maybe get a treat and I'll be like, you know what, that was worth price of admission. I would come back just to buy that one dish. I would come back just to have that steak or to have that, that specific treat. But in this case, there was nothing that blew my mind so much that I'm like, I need to be breaking down these doors to get back here to buy this again. But all of the food we found enjoyable. It was all good, warm, fresh. Some of the highlights were definitely the French toast casserole. The Mickey waffles were extra delicious. I know that may seem pretty plain or not too exciting, but they were really good. The things you could order, because they didn't want to have all those different kind of brunch items out for people to grab with the current situation of the world. It was nice that they would bring those fresh out to you. The beignet bites were delicious, but once again, nothing was so amazing to me that I had to be going back like, oh, we need to go back our next trip definitely to this. The price is pretty pricey, and what you're paying for is not only delicious food, but also those character interactions. And currently, the character interactions aren't what they used to be in the past, which we fully were aware of, and we are actually totally great with at this point. But I think the value of this meal is definitely going to go up as the world gets more and more back to normal, and the characters can spend a little bit more time at each table and actually visit with you like they did in the past. In this case, it was still really fun to have them marching around the restaurant and waving, but I definitely think you're going to get more value in the future when things get back to normal. So for now, I definitely think it's still a very fun, delicious meal. We had a great time. As far as if it's a must-do, you have to do it, you're not going to have a good trip without it, no, that's not the case. You can still go and have a great time enjoying the attractions in the park and just grabbing a breakfast over at maybe Pim Test Kitchen or maybe Carnation Cafe in Disneyland, having a special breakfast there. So yeah, I don't think you have to do this by any means, but we still had a great time. But once again, I think the value is definitely going to go up as things get more and more back to normal. But what are your thoughts on this? Have you tried Mickey's Tales of Adventure? If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also, if you haven't tried it, let me know in the comments below what item you thought looked the best. Because like I said, there were a number of delicious items. We loved them. And those truffle french fries were great. The beignet bites were good. So many good items. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. What would you like to try? Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give a like. And consider subscribing to the channel, because my hope is always to make your next Disney adventure a little bit more magical with tips and tricks, food reviews, and news. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.